My name is Ann White Fawn Buse Bailey, and I'm from Hampton, Virginia.
My name is Onkwe Tase. I am Mohawk. My roots are from Yamashik, Canada.
Yeah, my name is Jerry Souza. My native name is Soaring Eagle. I come from the Browning Reservation in Browning, Montana.
I have to say, I feel like, I tell other people who are looking, when the ancestors want you, they will come for you, because things too unreal to even explain have happened in my journey.
And I'm here today because we have a good drum here today. I don't let personality or friends bother me. I look for the drum. If the drum is good, I follow the drum. Yeah, because I'm a dancer, and the drum is good, I can dance better.
It's a spiritual type gathering. This is an old-time traditional powwow. Nobody is charged to come in here, because the way the powwows were done in years back was we had our gatherings, we all pitched in, we helped out with the food, we helped out our elders, and we had the drum, and we had the Creator and Mother Earth with us. And what more did we need? And a lot of good friends. And this is exactly what's happening here.
Hello, my name is Crying Wolf, and I'm from Lawrence, Massachusetts.
My name is Kicking Pony, and I'm from New York. My name is Keeper of the Raccoons, and I'm from Ospey, New Hampshire.
Turn around, Mike. Say your name.
What's your name?
Turn around, Mike.
And that's Little Otter.
Little Water?
Little Otter.
Little Otter, okay.
He's from Methuen, Massachusetts.
Who are you?
I'm 3 Buffalo, and I'm from Methuen, Massachusetts.
When my father was proposing to my mother, he made an apology for his being partly Native American, and I have since found out that is the custom, and that men are supposed to do that they're supposed to identify themselves, because then at that time, back in the 40s, it was not a good thing to be Native American. It was like a mixed marriage.
Being a prior veteran, Native also fought in wars and served the United States in uniform, because why shouldn't we? This is our country. We should defend it. But I strongly am tied into my people, because when I was growing up, my father always told me, we have some Native blood, but I don't know how much, because nobody will talk about it. And it was after a long investigation that we found out my father was a full-blood. His father was full-blooded Abenaki. His mother was full-blooded Penobscot. And I have bloodlines on my mother's side too, which was very surprising. And by getting back involved with my people, I no longer had to live with the memories of the service and the stories that you hear of the atrocities and stuff. And I no longer had to live in the bottom of that bottle to hide. It was a nice place to hide. Since I've been back with my people, I've been cold sober for 5 years. I'm a whole new person. And I feel now that I'm actually a human being for once, again.
My responsibility is seeing that the fire, from the time it's lit, remains lit until the end of the powwow. If I lose the fire, then the powwow is over, up 24 hours. They're usually asked. I'd rather prefer being asked than just going in and doing it on my own. There's more spiritual feeling to it.
Being inside the circle is where I say my prayers. I don't go there to socialize, but I just see who's at the powwow when they come to dance also. But when I'm in there, it's I'm saying my prayers and talking to the Creator.
But when it began in Providence, and I found my father was born in Providence, and I was dancing. I went in just intertribal, no regalia, and I had never danced in the circle, and danced there, but I had a shawl, so I danced, and I felt somebody give me a hug. It was a cool hug, and there wasn't anybody near me, and I said to my friend, my grandmother just gave me a hug. She goes, how do you know it was your grandmother? And I said, I just know it was my grandmother, and she died before I was born, so it's not like I'm remembering. And then I decided, if I dance the circle, she'll come again. And every place that I have danced the circle, I have found a piece of my heritage. Information, a relative, it's just been amazing, so I dance the circle.
Do you make the dresses?
My husband does. Dresses. Next thing home and do the work, I go out.
These are leftovers from moose horns. After doing carvings and knife handles, rather than throw the pieces away, they're made into little effigies, so they're kept and every piece is used.
I make baskets. Oh, you do?
This is what I do.
They're beautiful. Where do you get the materials for the baskets?
Some of it is ash that my husband pounds himself. And this is reed.
Where do those grow?
These are called neck knives. These are also the leftover parts that are all being used. It's all carved.
Hand carved?
They're roughed with Dremel and then they're finished off with a piece of flint. It's a typical part of the Native American culture. If nothing is wasted, they even use the fibers in the back of the moose, and they use it for thread to sew clothes. All the final stitching on the clothes are done. We go around, my wife and I do school shows up in Maine, and we try to teach the children everything that we can, because they're our future. If we don't teach the children now, we can't complain later about what they're doing when they grow up. They have to be taught their values while they're still young.
Yeah, sometimes I think all of us sometimes are nervous.
Why are you nervous?
Because like pretty soon we'll be like being adults and all that, and then we'll have kids, and then we'll have this responsibility of kids and tell them the Native American way, and make sure we always bring them to powwows so they can learn about their people.
Very good.
I have two children who are, the youngest one is 21. She was 21 on the 15th. My son is 24, and he was going to go into the ministry. Right now he's having difficulty with my embracing the culture as strongly as I am, even though I'm not sure what his plans are right now, so he isn't speaking to me at the moment. And my daughter is becoming interested, but she's down in North Carolina, and I'm glad that she's beginning to be interested. But I feel badly at this point, but I can remember when I was younger, you know, you go through a time when it's not important, and then suddenly you reach a point in your life where it is. So I'm hoping that they'll come back.
Although we are people who have been assimilated for many hundred years, we have still kept our culture, our song, and our dance. And I would hope that all people in this country, the Polish people, the Portuguese, the Greek, the Irish, would also teach their young ones the old way. The old way is important to young people. It gives them an identity. It gives them pride. It gives them strength to face the future. Don't throw yourself in a pot and stir it up, and whatever comes out is it. You know, it is not right. Teach your young people the way of your forefathers. It's very important. The young people need to know that. The songs today are destroying this country. The song that you see on television, on the record. These songs here are much better. The old song of the forefathers is what you should learn. Not the stuff we learn today. The stuff we learn today is only good to corrupt the society. I don't like it, and I don't think it's good for our young people. It is not. It is not.
I love this religion because it's simplified. I can sit on Mother Earth and feel her warmth, because she supplied us with everything, our clothing and our food. I can look at the bushes, and the trees, and the four-legged, and the winged ones, and the fin ones, and also the two-legged, and know that the Creator has put us all here to work in balance and harmony with each other. And when you can get into the simplification of things, it's beautiful. How many times have you heard a person grab something and say, oh, it can't be that simple? And they proceed to complicate it for the next 2 hours. When they finally accomplish this task, oh, gee, well, that was simple. Well, it was simple in the beginning. Native people have the vision to see this. Most people, their vision is clouded, and they have to learn the hard way. Hopefully, they will learn through their mistakes. Had they listened to the Native people a long time ago, you wouldn't have a hole in the ozone layer right now. And this is what's happening.
Great. It just feels really good to be Native American and be able to show our feelings now, be able to show people what we do. We don't waste anything, we keep everything, you know. We use everything right down to the bones.
Well, I was raised white in a small town in Connecticut where minorities were not tolerated, and people I've gone to school with are suddenly seeing my bumper stickers and are doing double takes and looking at me like I'm absolutely out of my mind. But I remember when I went down to the community college and signed up and I put down Native American, they crossed it off. My mother is red-haired and blue-eyed, and of course I'm not real dark. But that's been happening all my life, that they have crossed it off. They have denied what I am. And I think differently. And my mother admits that. I mean, it's there's a different value system. I love animals. I communicate with most animals well. They don't, and the creativeness has come from this side of the family. Ingenuity, if you will, survival. A feeling of community. I was raised fairly isolated, which is totally different than this. My mother doesn't understand this at all.
It's fun here. get to learn different things. When I'm at my house, I'm not like really caring what I'm doing, but when I'm out here at Powwow, it's like a different place. It's like when I'm in the circle dancing, it's like I forget about the white world and everything. I'm just dancing and having fun.
Today, and also it is important.
How is it important?
Well, it's important because it's kind of like our church, you know. And I love dancing.
What is it about dancing?
Well, it helps to get the spirits, good spirits in, and let the bad spirits leave.
One person who was painted is from Odanak, up in Canada, our reservation up there. And you'll notice that his face was black on this side. And he had a red line here, and his face was white on this side. The reason for that is the black side is the spiritual side of the native people. The red line is his bloodline, which is native. And the white side is the reality of where we have to live right now. So we have to learn that we have to live in the present world, but we still are not willing to let go of the old world, because the old world is our life.
So welcome all those brothers and sisters of the Abenaki people that have come from California, Yakima, Washington, Louisiana, and all parts of New England, Quebec, Canada, and other places. We give you thanks to many of you people that have come a long way just to join us here today. This is a great gathering for our people. It means a time of healing. It's a matter of unity for all of us, that we can be in one spot, brothers and sisters of all relations, doing what we think is best for our people, and that's celebrating in the old traditions that we used to have many, many years ago.
C'est difficile, parce qu'à l'école, il y en a beaucoup qui... Parce que les Indiens, là, c'est comme, tu sais, on paye pas de taxes puis tout ça. Fait que les autres, ils sont comme jaloux, fait que ils sont portés à nous mettre à part. Puis ça, c'est pas bien drôle à l'école, là. Il y a pas grand monde qui aime ça. Puis on est 3 ou 4 Abenaki à l'école, puis on aime pas bien ça, parce que le monde, ça le met à part, puis toi, tu joues pas avec nous autres, t'es un Indien. Ça, j'aime ça être indien, j'ai pas peur de le dire, j'ai pas peur de le dire que je suis indien, sauf que j'aime pas ça quand que le monde y prenne ça mal.
They kind of made it look like the Indians were the bad guys, but in reality we weren't. You know, we were the nice ones. We were the ones who treated the white people. We brought them over. We gave them things. We showed them how to live, and then they just took over and pushed us into the corner.
Do you ever get pissed off when you think about that now, or?
No, we learn from it. You learn from it, and you try to teach people not to do that.
And we still have bickering among the different tribes, and the government tries on it. You know, they'd rather see us not at peace than to be peaceful with one another.
How's the government treating people, Native Americans?
Well, they're not doing too much for us. You know, they're still taking land from us, and we're getting some of the land back, but not as much as we should.
And then when the white man came, they opened up a whole new world. Unfortunately, a whole new world that neither people could ever understand, and which they don't understand today. There are still a lot of things happening that the white people will never understand with Indian people. And what we do here today at the Powwow is try to bring some understanding to the white people. There's still a lot of things happening. With governmental stuff, but I don't want to get in on that. I know you're going to edit this, right?
If we can have enough people, we'll do some Iroquois stuff then. I hope the natives are restless, so we can do some tough dancing here. Sometimes, you see more animals now and more birds because they have no place to go. They're cutting down all the forests, They have no place to go, man. So that's why you see more, not because they are more than ever before, they are less.
They without raccoons we wouldn't have like people who are like veterinarians or dog officers wouldn't have a job without wild raccoons.
So, it calls about the nations. And colors.
It's the best chowder you're ever going to taste.
Says who?
Okay. When some of the people... Hey, how is the chowder? You've had it before.
I don't know. I ate it.
Get out of here.
It was yum. It tastes good, man.
He said you want a big box.
Yeah, I know.
What's the secret ingredient?
Use them all.
What? Ask him what he got for Doug to put in there.
We use... Okay, my ingredients is... Doug's skivvies, his old mods that are 50 years old.
Oh, yeah.
And before anyone sees, I use them to put into the chowder.
Yeah.
Any Native American will tell you Doug's skivvies are the best.
Is that where the love comes from, or
That's
is
where the
that?
love comes from. Look at this guy here, he's all set.
I'm waiting. Moi, je suis indien, puis faut que j'aime les Noirs, faut que j'aime toutes les nations, les Chinois, les Blancs. Moi, je suis pas raciste, fait que s'il y en a qui veulent être racistes, ils peuvent être racistes. Mais moi, je suis contre ça.
So while I was raised white, I never fit. I never fit at all. And I felt like something wrong with me until the first time I came to Powwow, and then I said, not wrong with me, wrong place. So it's different.
Just learn about all different people. Learn, work together, be friends, enjoy each other.
And if you want to make a comparison, we have a fire in our church. And when you go into the Catholic Church, the first thing they do before Mass is they light candles. They have fire. We have sacred censers of tobacco and sage and sweetgrass and cedar. They have their incense also. And we believe that the smoke will raise our prayers up faster and higher than what our voice can to the Creator. And if you go into a Catholic Solemn High Mass, they have this incense in a little thing, and they're going around, and they, because the smoke is going to raise our prayers up a lot faster. The Catholics have Jesus Christ, born of a virgin. Depending on what tribe you're talking to, we have an Odanak, born of a virgin, Hiawatha, born of a virgin. Are we really that different?
And so I look at the children I teach, and they sometimes feel like odd man out too, and I say, yeah, you just haven't found your place.
I don't come to watch anybody. I come, from my heart. It's the energy that is combined when you go into the circle, and all it's just not the people. It's wherever we are, like the ocean, like the land and the wind and the stars and all the elements, play a very part, and we're just a small little part of it. We're just a puzzle piece.